Hi everybody, welcome back to your literacy videos. Miss Cherney here with your video for Wednesday, April 15th, 2020. Keep a lookout for some Lexia Superstar shout outs in this video. Maishan Anderson, Miss Rossi keeps telling me that you're doing a really great job. So nice job, keep up the good work. Also a shout out to Juan A. Ala. Great job, Juan A. Ala. Say way to go, Juan. Excellent. So let's go ahead and get started with our literacy work for today. You will need your literacy packet or a sheet of paper and a pencil to complete this work. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at some pictures. We're going to look at some, nice. We're going to review these pictures and then we're going to watch our text one more time. That sounds kind of funny that we're watching our text, but truly, we do have to watch a YouTube video to be able to read the book for today's learning. So take a moment right now, take in these pictures. We have a pillar, a snake, a spear, a cliff, a fan, a rope. Think about these. And then you're going to click on the link right here to watch the YouTube video for the book 7 Blind Mice. Once again, you are clicking on a different link, going to YouTube, typing in 7 Blind Mice, and reading the book again to refresh your memory. Or you can click on this link right here if you have the digital packet to take you to 7 Blind Mice. I'm gonna go ahead and stop talking so you can pause the video now, watch the book, and I'll meet you back here. Great job. I hope that you really thought about the different characters in 7 Blind Mice and what they thought about the different parts of the elephant. So now we're gonna match each picture with the elephant body part that the mouse thought. That means, what did the mouse think was a pillar? What did the mouse think was a snake? What did the mouse think was a spear? I want you right now on your own to try your best to write down the body parts that match each of these pictures. Then we're gonna go over some of the things that the mice thought were different parts of the elephant. So pause the video here and label to the best of your ability, as best you can, each of these pictures with the body parts of the elephant from the story. Nice. Now we're going to go over what some of these parts are. First, here's the elephant. We're going to do the same exact thing, but in reverse. So you can draw a line from the trunk and write down what the mouse thought the trunk was. You can draw a line from the tail and say, oh, this is what the mouse thought was a rope. To help you do this, I am going to be helping you fill in these blanks together. So if you did not have these pictures in front of you, now is your chance to go ahead and label parts of an elephant. So by that I mean, if you don't have the packet printed in front of you, you can write pillar is really the elephant. The snake is really the elephant. So let's go over what some of the things were in our story. The pillar was really the elephant's leg. So you should fill in leg or write down this sentence with leg and label leg as pillar. So what I would do for that is I would take my little drawing tool and write pillar. It's really hard to write on the computer. I hope that your handwriting looks a little bit better than mine. Anyway, pillar, that's this word right here, is the leg. So let's clear that and type in what the snake really was. The snake really was the elephant's trunk. So double check, make sure you got that up here. Trunk for the snake picture And then you can draw a line from trunk and write snake, because that's what they thought. The spear was really the elephant's what? Yeah, it was the tusk. Can you say tusk? Very nice job. Now, the blank is really the top of the elephant's head. Yeah, the cliff is really the top of the elephant's head. The fan is really the elephant's ear. Very nice. And the rope is really the elephant's. Good, it's the elephant's tail. So these are the answers to some of the things that you were labeling earlier in the video. You can pause the video now to double check that you got these parts of the elephant right. Excellent job. It is now time for another shout out. Say, way to go, Justin Stewart. Nice job, Justin. You're Alexia superstar, buddy. Keep up the good work. This is really important. So I want to make sure that we have this locked inside of our brains as we move forward. Red, green, yellow, purple, orange, and blue mice were not able to determine or find out what this strange something was, that it was an elephant, because they were only looking at one part. They were only looking at good. Only when they considered or thought about all the parts together could they realize or determine it was an elephant. So if they were only looking at one part of the elephant, they wouldn't be able to see that it was an actual elephant. If I just showed you this picture, would you know what it was? Say no way, no way. Nice. But if I zoomed out, like the last mouse, you would be able to see that really the picture is an elephant. Excellent job today. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to plan to write an informational paragraph. I'm calling this focusing question task 1. So our job is to read the directions, and then today we're just going to think about and practice what we would put in for an informational paragraph. Your job is to write an informational paragraph stating the lesson. Remember, that's what you learn of the fable, 7 Blind Mice. Be sure to include all of the following in your response. A topic statement that names the text and states the lesson, 2 or more details from the text that support the lesson, a conclusion, and complete sentences. Our complete sentences begin with the capital letter and end with the punctuation mark. That's what you did yesterday. Just a reminder, the top part of this hamburger, that's your topic statement where you say the lesson. The information, facts, and details, those are your 2 or more details that you're going to use. That's like the meat and the cheese of the hamburger. And then lastly, your conclusion, that's where you restate your topic statement, just like the bun at the bottom of the hamburger. So for now, all you're going to do is practice saying these sentences out loud. This is our topic statement. The lesson of the fable, 7 Blind Mice, is, and you would state the lesson. I know this because, and this is where you would give 2 or more details from 7 Blind Mice. Knowing in may make a fine tale, but wisdom comes from seeing the. This is the trickiest part. You are going to say, knowing in fill in the blank may make a fine tale, but wisdom comes from seeing the. Your job is to fill in the blank to write down the moral or lesson of the story here. I'm going to give you a clue. The clue is that these words that you're going to fill in the blank with are also words that we use in math class. Think about that one. So if I was practicing saying out loud my informational paragraph, I would say, the lesson of the fable 7 Blind Mice is, and this is where I would say the lesson that you're gonna come up with. I know this because, and that's where you say the details from the story. Knowing in may make a fine tale, but wisdom comes from seeing the. Your job is to fill in the blanks and say these words out loud. If you need help, please ask an adult to help you. Right now, remember, you're not writing anything down. You're practicing saying your informational paragraph out loud. Very nice job for today. I will meet you back here for Thursday's video. Have a wonderful rest of your day.